E aí, gente? Bom, no último episódio a gente tava falando sobre o futuro da humanidade, como os frangos são loucos, e do nada, uma explosão. Ah, então, a gente vai dormir aqui, né? E dormir é bom. E não dá pra salvar o mundo com sono. Parece que tá tudo normal. Tipo, a cidade não sofreu nenhum arruinão.
This Blastia is working. Why?
Ah, tá.
This one is fitted with a core.
Something's written here. Warp Blastia?
So in other words, someone used this to leave Miorzo?
It looks that way.
Didn't they get rid of all the Blastia here? There shouldn't be any functioning, right?
Yes. At least that's how it should be.
What could a functional Blastia be doing here?
Ele estava se perguntando a mesma coisa.
Appears that someone's left the town.
Estelle. Where's Estelle?
Wait,
Ah,
where'd the old man
óbvio.
go?
Quem mais podia ter sido, né?
Huh? You don't think both of...
What do you mean?
The Blastia in our towns should have all lost their cores back in ancient times.
A core was probably brought in from outside the town. It should require adjustment to function properly, but Estelle's an exception to the rules. If she can interact directly with air, she might also be able to reconstruct air to fit the core's formula.
But why would she...
Elder, could you get everyone to help us search to see if our friends are in town?
Very well.
Let's look for them too.
Achei que ele ia falar tipo, depois da caminhada da tarde. Posso interagir? Não posso.
I never should have left Estelle alone. Maybe I couldn't have done anything, but I should have stayed with her. She was so depressed.
You're not responsible for this. Beating yourself up over it won't bring her back.
I know.
And what happened to Raven?
He was acting a little strange.
Do you think they're working together?
I really doubt they'd both disappear at the same time.
But why just the two of them?
Don't make me start questioning your loyalties, Raven.
O Yuri tá achando que o Raven é envolvido disso. Você não disse para procurar seus amigos, mas eles não estão aqui. Olha só, um sorvetinho. Nem é um chefe culinário. Eu, hein? Ensopado cremoso. Combina com sorvetinho. O que esse ensopado dá? Aqui, ensopado cremoso. Recupera uma grande quantidade de PV. Nossa, nem vi. A defesa mágica. Ensopado cremoso vai ser a Judite que vai fazer. E? Eu acho que ele... é bem provável que ele tá na casa do ancião, né? Quem vai entrar aqui vai ter uma cutscene. Ih, eu me enganei. Provavelmente tá na outra casa, então. Eu também me enganei. Vou tentar falar com o pessoal pra ver se eles sabem de alguma coisa. Ela foi literalmente abduzida. Ops. Foi literalmente abduzida. Não vem pra cá ainda também.
As you thought, the two of them are nowhere to be found.
I wonder what could have happened to them.
Anyway, let's get back to the surface and look for them.
But even if we do, the world's a big place. It's reckless to just go searching blindly.
Perhaps the two of them went on a walk?
A walk that involves leaving the town without saying anything to us? Not a chance.
Assim, eu só penso em Caminhada da Tarde.
Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. And words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
Out.
Ah, well. Just when things were getting good.
Just who are you, anyway? What does the head of the Knights want with you? I can't believe I only just remembered that. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hurry! We have to follow them!
I understand how you're feeling, but please try to calm down.
What? Aren't you worried?
Of course I'm worried. That's why we should calm down and think rationally, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry.
Got any ideas?
Ah, yes. The Master of Miorzo might have some idea.
He's an Entelekea after all. Maybe he felt the flow of air from the Blastia. Did you hear it? Could you tell us where it was? To the west. A sea of sand. A town? It's not too clear, but a desert town. I think it's Jormgen.
That's
That's the town in the sands of Kagor, where we met Duke before.
The sands? Why would they go to a place in the middle of nowhere?
Let's head there now.
You're leaving, then?
I am.
You don't need to shoulder such a burden. Haven't you suffered enough?
Thank you, Elder. But I'm not suffering anymore. If you went into the outside world, you might understand too.
A Judith obteve o título Guardiã da Verdade. Por alguma razão, ela sabe da verdade agora. Talvez seja para salvar o mundo. Tá, eu tinha que ir para o deserto então. Ah, ele falou exatamente uma cidade no meio do deserto. Não é Mãe Tac, com certeza. Será que eu vou ter que andar no deserto de novo? Tem um negócio bem aqui, ó. Cidade de Nomos, hein? Era aqui mesmo.
What's happening?
What's going on? It's just a pile of ruins.
This didn't just happen in a few days. This is like hundreds of years.
Maybe there was a huge fire that... no. Not a chance of that happening, huh? Quiet. Someone's here.
Duke.
This could be our clue about the Rizomata formula.
O Duke tá com...
That's the dragon from the Wizened of Kodos.
Foi aquele mesmo dragão que salvou a gente,
Traveling
eu
with
acho.
Duke, huh?
I've got questions for that guy, but we have to find Estelle first.
They got away. There's no time. This isn't what I would have chosen, but so be it.
Alexei, what are you doing here?
O que tá acontecendo?
Looking for the princess? I'm impressed you found your way here.
Do you know where Estelle is?
What do you think you're doing?
Is this your idea of a joke, Commandant?
I am at a loss as to how to thank you. Your pitiful sense of justice has allowed me to work with little interruption. Long ago, there was the pirate Eifried, and now we have the likes of Barbos and Rago. They were each of use in their own fashion, but you have performed magnificent work, far surpassing theirs.
Cara, fala logo o que você tá...
You're some of the most talented and foolish performers I've seen.
Fala logo como é que você usou a gente aí de uma forma incrível que eu tô vendo, né?
However, the time for fooling around is over. It is time for you to exit the stage.
So that's it, huh? It was you pulling everybody's strings all this time. Well, I'm not laughing, Alexei.
Commandant!
And yet another fool arrives.
Flynn! Commandant! How could you? You're the pride of the Imperial Knights. How could you commit treason?
This is not treason. I am merely following the path of one who holds true authority.
And you just intend to betray the trust of His Highness Yoder?
His Highness. Yes. I think he'll be relinquishing his rank soon.
This is madness.
My lord, all is in readiness.
Jaeger!
Well done. I am headed for Bactian as planned. I will leave this situation to you.
Obviamente,
as well.
os vilões estavam juntos.
Yeah, you bet, my lord.
Alexei, wait!
Who said you could leave?
Stand back. If you try to stop us, get the hell out of the way!
Your princess friend is at the Shrine of Bactian as well, you know.
What did you say?
You'll be too late if you don't hurry!
A fumaça de sempre.
Go after Alexei and Jaeger.
Sir!
Alexei! You won't get away with this!
Yuri, come on! Yuri?
Yuri Lowell, give yourself up!
Ah, velho, lá vai.
The Shrine of Bactian is said to be located on the Hypeonian continent.
A capela de Bactian fica no continente de Regione.
Hypeonia, the continent east of Desier. The Egathor forest is there.
Are we actually gonna trust what Jaeger said?
If that's where Alexei is headed, then Estelle's gotta be there.
We don't have much information, so I guess we'll just have to go check it out.
We can't just sit here and ignore that guy!
Eu acho que sei onde é. Era tipo um templozinho que tinha
What's the
lá
matter,
no
Patty?
piano.
Actually, come to think of it, didn't he say something about Eifried?
That man is the cause of it all. If we take him out, we can get Estelle back.
But what about Raven?
Se duvidar, é ele que fez o massacre e botou a culpa na empresa.
I'll bet he delivered Estelle to them and then just took off!
No, Raven. He wouldn't do that.
Well, the facts are that she's been kidnapped and he's nowhere to be seen. I mean, that's only logical, right?
It's possible he was captured as well.
Well, whatever. Let's get going. Yuri?
Yuri.
Pronto.
Flynn, a word?
Very well. Let's talk over there.
Então, basicamente vai ter treta. Pelo menos é assim que eu espero, né? Então, ver logo, né? Tá tudo certo. Só pra me preparar mesmo. Nem lembro se eu comprei coisa direito. Isso é uma boa, bora lá.
Just what the hell are you doing? What happened to advancing as a knight and fixing the Empire from within? You've been nothing more than a damn puppet on Alexei's string. Don't you dare tell me that the Dawn and Bellius died for nothing more than that! He was there working alongside you this whole time, Flynn! How could you possibly not know?
I'm sorry.
Why, though? Did you go along with it because Yoder trusted Alexei?
His Highness is not to blame. I had total confidence in Alexei. The responsibility is mine.
O Flynn tá merecendo
So his
uma
pursuit of the
ceia
Epithea
mesmo.
at Nordopolica was on Alexei's orders, I presume.
Yeah.
You'd better start talking. Tell me what happened. There's no reason to worry about exposing the Commandant now.
The conversion of Heliord into a military installation. The abuse of the residents at Mantake. All of Cumor's activities, the forbidden development of New Blastia, all of these were carried out under the Commandant's... under Alexei's orders.
Well, you've grown up to be a model knight. Unquestioned allegiance to your country. That's nice.
Parabéns, Flynn.
The Commandant, Alexei, was not always this way.
Agora passa pano pro
You of all
comandante.
people should remember, those who are just will lead lives of prosperity. That was the ideal Alexei once held dear. That was why I...
But all it's done for you is help you lose sight of your original intentions. Not that I have much right to preach to you, after I let them run off with Estelle like that.
No, that never would have happened if I hadn't been blind to Alexei's true nature. I had grown far too used to simply obeying orders like a good knight, even when I doubted them. It was my lack of thought that brought this about.
Since when is moaning and whining part of a knight's job description?
You impudent!
No, it is as she says. I must shoulder this responsibility. It is up to me to rescue Lady Estellise.
Whoa, what?
Captain, what should be done about His Highness? If anything were to happen to him, the Empire...
I know. That's why this brigade is concentrating all our efforts on ensuring his safety.
But Captain...
Please.
Damn it, Flynn. I didn't yell at you to have you turn around and start telling me what to do. Brave Vesperia is going to rescue Estelle.
Then let me join you. Let me be a member of Brave Vesperia.
Captain?
A knight joining a guild? Don't make me laugh.
I was unable to prevent the Royal Guard from abducting Her Highness. I am duty-bound to correct this wrong by saving her.
E tu acha que entrando na guilda vai dar
You know you have no place in a guild. But if you want to come with us, I won't stop you.
Yuri!
But you know what you have to do, right?
As soon as we've rescued Her Highness, I will return to protect Prince Yoder. I cannot allow the Empire to be thrown into disorder. I'm sorry, Sodia, Witcher. I must ask you to take care of the prince.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Please tell His Highness the same.
Understood.
Eu vou botar tu na minha equipe, Flynn. Só que...
Same here. You had me worried there. It's good to see you're back to your
Você
old
vai ver.
self.
Alexei. So he's the one who's been advancing Hermes' Blastia technology.
Yeah, it's taken a while, but everything points back to him. All right, next stop, the Shrine of Bactian. We're gonna get Estelle and Raven out of there, and show Alexei just who he's messing with.
Agreed.
Quem vai se juntar? Beleza. Tá. Agora eu vou ser obrigado a fazer isso daqui com o Flynn. Deixa eu ver aqui uma roupa pra ele. Cadê o Flynn? Não, você vai ficar muito chavoso. Não tem nenhuma roupa zoada pra botar nele, né? Muito pomposa. Muito chamativa. Muito herói. Não sei o que eu ponho. Muito K-pop. Ah, eu vou deixar ele como estudante, vai. Cadê a roupa de estudante? Aí. ruim que não dá pra botar nada no negócio.
Just who does that idiot commandant think he is?
Barbos, Rago, even Jaeger. Alexei was behind all of them.
And now he's taken Estelle.
I won't let him do this.
I am gonna rip him to shreds the moment we get Estelle away from him.
He must receive his due punishment. We can't let him get away.
Treating Lady Estellise in that manner. Alexei is no longer the man I trusted.
He's evil. That's all there is to it. And he will not change. It's time for some payback.
Depois você ainda vai ter a sua, filho. Me aguarde. Não tem nada nessa casa. Eu achei que ia ter água, né? Ah, não tem nada por aqui. Ah, pior que eu não lembro onde é que eu tinha que ir, ó. Nossa, eu não prestei atenção onde é que eu tenho que ir. Tava tão bolado com o filme que eu acabei esquecendo. Eu já tinha me abastecido antes, né? Só que falta comida. Ah, eu tenho 19 golds também. E agora, que eu não lembro onde que eu tenho que ir? Ah, eu vou pro canto mais óbvio, que é o... que é aquela caveira gigante que tem medo, ó. Que tá marcada no mapa pelo bicho. Na real, essa era a cidade, né?
So the Duke's friend helped us when we fell into the sands of Kagor.
You mean the monster we ran into in Kados?
Not a monster, an Entelekea. It must have altered the air at the Wiesent of Kados.
I think I saw it before I passed out in the desert.
Do you think that Entelekea is friendly to humans?
It's the same as Baul and Belius. Entelekea can use language, so we can befriend them.
Right.
Só vim aqui pra isso. Ele tinha falado alguma coisa sobre a ilha no canto. Era alguma coisa a ver com o Pione. Provavelmente não é aqui, mas vamos olhar, né? Não é aqui mesmo. Não prestei atenção onde eu tenho que ir.
Looks like the battle against you is over, Flynn.
So when did you become aware of Alexei's rebellion?
I've held doubts about the Commandant's orders for a while. After Yuri warned me in Nordopolica, I reconsidered previous events in a new light.
And you understood Alexei was pulling the strings in the incidents with Barbos, Rago, and Humor.
When I heard Lady Estellise was being held, I was certain. I only wish I had realized sooner.
Even so, you unraveled his plot on your own. We still have time. We'll get Estelle back.
Right. Patty, isn't it? Will you aid us in our mission to rescue Lady Estellise?
Do you even need to ask? We'll put an end to Alexei's schemes.
Tá, eu vou primeiro na cidade principal, se não for lá eu vou pesquisar onde é que eu tenho que ir, porque eu realmente não vi a cutscene. Não for aqui, então vou pesquisar. Eu realmente me deixei me levar pela cena aqui, pera ainda. Tô pesquisando, tá? Ah, beleza. Você deve fazer depois de jogos. Vá para Baction, centro-sul a leste da floresta de Egotó. Centro-sul a leste da floresta de Egotó. Beleza. Entra. E sul ao leste da floresta de Egotó. Tá por aqui, né? Aqui. Antes... Eu vou entrar só pra ver se vai desencadear alguma coisa. Só pra ter certeza mesmo. É, mas eu tô no canto certo, né? Aqui.
Look over there!
É a primeira vez que eu pesquiso para saber um local no jogo.
What is that huge thing?
It's the Heracles.
Did Alexei send for it?
Caramba, tá tendo treta.
That's the Entelikeia, a stall. Alexei's still trying to get Apatheia, it seems.
It looked like it got away, though.
Yeah, it looked like it was forced into those ruins.
Those ruins definitely appear to be the temple Bactian.
I wonder what Alexei's plotting this time.
It doesn't matter what Alexei's planning to do.
Right, we're just here to rescue Estelle.
But if we get too close like this, we'll end up like a stall.
Let's land a little bit away from it and approach on the ground.
A capela esquecida Baction. Eu já tinha vindo aqui antes, mas estava vazia.
Alexei!
Nossa.
Jaeger, that useless worm. Can't he even swat a few pesky flies?
Alexei, what have you done to Lady Estellise?
Give Estelle back!
Estelle, come on, wake up! Estelle!
No matter. As you can see, the princess's life will fade each time she uses her power. If you care for her, then do not interfere further.
Alexei! You bastard!
A Mimi. Ixi, fui capturado, né? A gente relaxa um tempinho e acontece isso.
Sodia? What are you doing here?
After we left, we picked up the Heracles' movements. Prince Yoder dispatched us, saying that you could probably use our help.
That little prince never could mind his own damn business.
Well, what about you and all that pathetic bluster and bravado?
Sorry, but unlike you well-bred aristocrats, I'm not perfect.
Hey, you guys all right?
Oh, huh? What are they?
They came to save us. Apparently Yoder told them to.
Alexei's inside the temple. Let's hurry up after him.
Captain, please come with us and return to His Highness's side at once.
Sodia?
It is difficult for me to say this, but this place is far too dangerous. The one we most need to protect for the sake of the Empire right now is
I know that. I know that, as a knight, that is what I should be doing. I know that all too well.
Then...
But this is something I need to do myself. For Her Highness, and for Alexei. Please, let me go.
But...
Take us there.
It must be pretty damn inconvenient to be a knight, huh?
How can someone like you... How can the captain possibly consider someone like you his friend? Our captain is the ideal to which we all aspire. He's the epitome of an imperial knight. And yet, for some reason when he's with you, he's not himself. Just like this last time.
Whatever. If you're looking for someone to have a heart-to-heart with, go bug Applehead over here.
O Yuri tá tipo, ah, tô nem aí.
We don't have time to sit around and play guidance counselor for you.
Applehead?
That's it!
Sodia! No, don't! Sodia!
Listen well, Yuri Lo. Your very existence is hurting our captain. Stay away from him.
She's pretty intense.
All right, now we've done everything we came here to do. We ask that you please take care of the captain.
Platoon, fall out! We must hurry to rejoin the brigade!
Pelo menos alguém
Yuri!
que pensa.
Come on, we have to catch up with Flynn.
Right. If she's forced to use her power, then it'll be too late to save her or fix the air.
That bastard! Using her like some kind of tool! He's gonna pay! Come on!
Ah, você se separou de Flynn e Pet. Ainda tem mais diálogo.
If we don't go after Alexei, that Antilocheia we saw is gonna wind up in Apatheia.
Even from this far away, Astal's wounds look terrible. He might not hold out much longer.
I guess not even the Antilocheia are a match for Heracles.
Maybe that was Alexei's reason for building it in the first place.
Naturally. There's no way he'd need something that powerful just to take care of the guilds.
Whatever the case, we have to catch Alexei and stop him before it's too late for Astal.
Sei lá o que o cara quer fazer. Ele tá doido. Ele tá doido mesmo. Com essa quantidade de energia que ele tem agora.
Prince Yoder was thoughtful to send his knights to help us.
To help us? Don't you mean to help Flynn and Estelle?
Coming here is reckless enough, but sending help is even crazier. Doesn't that little prince understand his own position?
That's the kind of person His Highness is. I'm sure that what's happened has caused him exceptional grief.
Are you referring to Estelle? Or perhaps Alexei?
both. Let's hurry.
Hey, slow down.
What are you saying? This is no time to be taking it easy.
We don't have any clue where enemies could be lurking, so calm down.
You're right. I apologize. Yuri, you guys are much more level-headed than...
Don't worry about it. We're all in this together here. Patty, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm extremely okay. Come
O
on.
RPG sempre
Estelle's
tá,
waiting for us. Let's hurry.
sempre tá do ladinho dela.
Alexei made it sound like Ifrid was one of his men.
It is true that the Knights employ guilds on rare occasions, but...
We don't know whether Ifrid worked for him, right? In any case, that conversation's on the back burner for now. Let's go.
Depois desse tempo todo, a gente vai encontrar o Ifrid, eu acho.
How much does Alexei know about the Apatheia?
I only heard that a terrible power dwells within them. If the Union gains possession of them, the guilds will be able to resist the Empire in actual war. That's why the Knights were sent to gather and watch over them.
To the point of kidnapping Estelle and bringing out Hermes Blastia?
Alexei has wicked plans for the Apatheia.
But what exactly are those plans?
Alexei is still after the Entelikeia Estelle.
Estelle is the Entelikeia from before.
Anyway, let's just rescue Estelle, grab the bad guy, and then make him talk.
Right. We should hurry.
Podia botar uns nomes mais fáceis para os bichos. Chama um bicho grandão de Entelequeia, a pedra de Alfateia. Só tem um nome tão complicado. Eu senti como se o Flynn tivesse batido em mim. Ah, é, não. Antes de continuar. Pronto. Vou matar. Acorde.
Rising Falcon! Concentrate our efforts.
Garrafa negra. Mimi.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Eu concordo.
Blow you away! Azure Wolf Strike! You're dead! Divine Wolf! Away!
The best you can do.
You can't win!
Ai, ai. Cavaleiro, guerreiro. Esse aqui eu não tenho também. Nível 40. Ah, é verdade, eu não tenho o guarda camuflado ali.
Victory is a whirling tide!
Na verdade, por trás da barricada Cadus é uma boa hora pra saber, né?
You never did give me an explanation. What were you thinking about when you sealed off Nordopolica and the reason of Cadus?
I was following Alexei's orders.
And was using trained monsters his order too?
Likely so. But being unaware of the nature of my subordinates was my error. I'm not fit for command.
At least you understand your mistake.
I swear that I will correct that mistake.
Emburrão. Bom, agora a gente sabe o que aconteceu na barricada. Graças a esses diálogos incríveis de jogo.
Blow you away! Raging Black! You're dead! Divine Wolf! Finish! You're done! Take this! Azure Wolf! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
Sorry to
You
trouble
like
you.
that?
Eu queria terminar o combo, né?
You can't win. This'll hurt. Sorry. You like that?
sei que eu não acabei não. Ai, que isso, guarda? Vamos voar.
The
Deixa
secret
todo
of my
mundo no
strength
mago.
is a secret.
Segredo da minha força é segredo. Nossa, claro. Ah, eu vou enfrentar esse guarda aqui, que eu quero lutar.
I suppose I could try.
Ah, cavaleiro, lanceiro, S. É, acabar com esses cavaleiros lanceiros logo. Ah, sério? Acabou com uma barata.
Sorry to trouble you.
Let's go.
É pra ter alguma coisa aqui, né? Tem.
You still look troubled to me. Alexei is rotten to the very core. Trusting him is pure folly.
I understand that. His actions cannot be forgiven. But
No buts about it. This is no time for doubt. You can see Alexei clearly now, Flynn.
you're right. You're more mature than I'd thought.
Am I? First time I've ever heard that.
I need to be steady myself, too.
Plant your feet on the deck and bring down Alexei.
Right.
Ele desconectado. Nice. Aí. Calma, macho. Oxe, por que tem um pavão aqui? Oi? Esse passarinho.
We should really enjoy these.
Ah, é tão fofinho que não nem dá vontade de matar.
Time.
Eu vou identificar ele. Olha que bonitinho. Não dá vontade de matar. Esse aqui também, olha. Aqui, se eu não matar, ele vai me matar. Viu aí?
Bye bye.
Eu tô sentindo falta de cura. Não lembro quem era que tinha cura na minha equipe. Na real, agora eu já achei, né? Eu quero nem saber, eu vou lutar com todo mundo. Zone. Eu vou enfrentar esses cavaleiros bispo primeiro, que é chato, né? Acorde. Eu fiquei só encarando ele. Vendo o que ele ia fazer.
If only I had been near Lady Estelle so that I could defend her.
That wasn't
Ele
as
fica
hard since she
muito...
chose to travel with us.
Nossa.
Guess you're right.
I'll take the heat for this.
That's
Já é o terceiro ou quarto diálogo que ele tá sofrendo.
And your position is just fine.
Maybe so.
Is it just me? Or is it harder to breathe here than on the sea floor?
No. There's something going on between Yuri and Flynn.
Uma hora mais treta. Fica com ele. Eita, pistola.
Watch my back.
Vou matar o bichinho fofinho primeiro.
I'll blow you away! Azure Edge! Azure Wolf! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
I shall use this.
Yuri, our love will conquer all!
Okay, okay.
Does he hide his love by being cold?
Claro. Claro que ele esconde. Eu vou acabar com a lanceira primeiro.
Shining Dragon's Wolf! You can win!
We're done.
Logo vai acabar a minha receita, material para fazer os bagulhos.
The last room looked like this too.
All these rooms look the same. I wonder if they're all like this.
I'm gonna go check out what's ahead.
Repeat.
I've heard that this kind of construction is intended to humble visitors, so this must be the approach to the shrine.
We don't really have time to be dawdling.
It's okay, relax.
As we thought, the rooms all look the same from here on out. Repeat's sense of smell doesn't seem to be working too well either.
I see. We can't afford to get lost in here.
Here, use these. Let's make a map as we go.
You're always so well prepared.
Carol, can you do this?
Yeah, I'm good with maps. Leave it to me.
We'll be in a lot of trouble if you mess up, you know.
Don't say that. Come on, everything will be fine. Rob.
Olha só, o que temos aqui? Um mapa de dungeon. É o primeiro mapa de dungeon que eu vejo. Então essa daqui realmente é uma dungeon grande. Olha que bicho bonito. Calma, não tô falando de tu não. Não fiz tu nada que eu quero te escanear, isso.
Together now.
Olha. Bonito. Vai ser forte pra caramba também.
I'll blow you away! Raging Black! You're dead! Divine Wolf! Alright, that's enough! Alright, who's next? Fang!
Is that the best you can do?
Energy, fill me! First aid! Shining!
Mind it. Bom. Ai, ai.
By my honor as a knight.
Provavelmente é assim, então vai... Olha aqui, ó. Isso aqui já é outra passagem que eu não posso passar agora. Estrela brilhante usado por uma lendária. Será ser mais forte do que eu tô? Tem que ver se ela aprendeu também. Não, ainda falta um pouquinho para ela aprender a próxima. Me pega. Eu já lutei com vocês querem aprender de novo. Esse aqui eu tenho quase certeza que eu me identifiquei.
Behind us! Our ties to each other!
Fico de broca.
There will save us! Light blade! Shining blade! Destructive blade! Shining dragon sword! Have a blow over!
Vai lá, cara.
Alright, who's next?
Havoc break! Punishing beast!
Let's go.
Eu já tinha usado a skill de subir antes de coisar. Que ninja. A passagem para cima e uma passagem para o lado. Eu vou pra cima. Na real, eu vou pro lado, porque eu acho que o objetivo é lá pro centro do mapa. Opa. Pra que ela galinha me ver, vai sair correndo atrás de mim. Tá bem gorda. Ah, eu tentei passar por ele por dentro, mas não foi. Dá tem um bom tempo.
You like that? You can't win.
Is that the best you can do?
This'll hurt. Shining Fang! Raging Blast! Behold! Take this!
Essa dava pra usar com o bicho já com HP pesado. Tem. Ó, goma de limão. O que eu posso fazer? O que essa goma de limão faz? 60% do PV máximo. Duvido. Vê? É sempre no centro.
Are you thinking of what you're going to do when you meet Alexei?
I'll most likely have to fight him.
Sounds like you've made up your mind.
To be honest, I can't believe it even now. No, I think it's really that I don't want to believe it. I looked up to him for so long. I've desperately hoped that this was just some kind of mistake.
Sorry, but I already know the answer to that.
I know. Besides, the way he has treated Lady Estellise can't be explained away as simply a mistake.
No objection there.
Hey, Sir Flynn.
You can just call me Flynn. What is it?
Flynn, you, know what Yuri's done, don't you?
You mean what he did to Rago and Cumore?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not going to arrest Yuri. At least, not right now.
Then you mean you're going to arrest him after you bring Estelle back to the capital?
Under Imperial law, the things that Yuri has done are serious crimes. After all, he killed 2 of the Empire's leading figures out of a personal grudge.
Serious crimes.
A personal grudge? But Yuri was...
I know. Yuri certainly didn't do those things for his own sake. But that's how the law works. The corruption in the Empire is entirely irrelevant here.
Are you perhaps in doubt? Confused about which way's right?
I don't know. Is what I'm feeling doubt? Or is it...
Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna get left behind, you know.
Sorry.
My, she's scary. Let's go.
Quero saber o que é esse cristal grandão aqui que tá chamando minha atenção. Por alguma razão ele acendeu. Não atirei. Talvez eu... aqui outro. Aí agora. Pra ter mais pela sala? Provavelmente isso daqui vai servir para alguma coisa. Eu vou andar um pouquinho mais para frente, olhar no labirinto para ver se eu vejo mais. Uma sala sem nada aparente. Deve ser só parte do cenário mesmo. Bem que eu queria saber se isso daqui tem algum jeito de quebrar. Alguma coisa embaixo da escada. Provavelmente. Tá, não tem nada aqui. Capa eólica, aumenta a resistência a vento. Eu ainda não tentei trocar de roupa em batalha. Eu acho que não dá, talvez.
What is this a statue of?
With that kind of shape, I can't tell whether it's supposed to be a human or a monster.
This is a temple, after all. This is probably a statue of whatever deity the temple was dedicated to.
You know, it might just be a statue of the Entelekea we saw outside.
Ué.
Huh? It couldn't be. I mean, a monster, that is. It's a... But they don't even look alike.
No, I think it's possible. The Entelekea have powers beyond those of humans and can speak in our language. It's not strange to think that humans would have worshipped them in ancient times.
The relationship between the Entelekea and humans might be closer than we thought. Maybe they drifted apart during the long, long passage of time.
If that's the case, I wonder just how much we've forgotten.
I'm sure there are things in this world that should never be forgotten.
Patty?
I think that I prefer the distance we have now to the cozy relationship we had back then.
Não, soldado, só quero pegar isso daqui. A propósito, eu peguei 5 lentes mágicas, nice. Eu vou conseguir identificar todos os bichos aqui. Eu acho que aqui é o caminho certo, né? Será que já deu tempo? Não sei, deixa eu olhar. Eu tenho mais uns minutos para acabar o episódio. Tá. Na real, eu acho que eu vou fazer mais longo agora. Ai. Tô gostando de explorar a dungeon. E tocar de Gaudes. Ah. Foi veio o tirinho. Nossa, eu vou muito pegar esse cavaleiro bispo aqui. Não, a doida já foi doida, né?
That's over.
Okay. Tá. Sério, essas luzes tem que ser alguma coisa, porque não faz sentido. Porque elas são num canto muito aleatório. Olha. Tem umas que estão no meio da sala, tem outras que estão... Mas talvez seja só decoração mesmo. Vai saber, né? A dungeon se estende. Nossa, eu fui pego de surpresa.
Oh man.
Cowards!
I'll blow you away! Take this! You're dead! Alright, who's next? You're dead!
Caramba, ela tava transcrevendo uma magia muito forte ali. Pelo menos era o que parecia, né? Acho que se ela soltasse aquilo ali, não ia sobrar nem a alma do bicho. Eu vou pro centro agora não. Quero ver o que tem pelas bordas ainda. Ó, tem mais dois. Não sei o que isso faz.
It's the Royal Guard.
That has to mean we're on the right track.
Good call, Carol. Estelle's gotta be back there somewhere.
You're a captain, aren't you? Can't you tell them to get out of the way?
The Royal Guard doesn't obey anyone but the Commandant.
We don't have much time. Let's make this quick.
Gather round!
Na real, tem tempo sim, Yuri. É muita pressão.
I'll blow you away! Take this! Azure Wolf! You're dead! Divine Wolf! I'll finish your way! No way! Take this! Azure Wolf! No way!
We're
Eu
done.
gosto das habilidades da Rita, ela toda random.
I don't know what this is, but it looks complicated.
This is a barrier that's been locked up somehow with an encrypted formula.
Can you open it?
It uses an ancient technology that's barely been studied at all. Even I've only seen something like this in books. I couldn't even guess how long a thorough analysis might take.
I'm guessing we can't just force our way through.
Locks usually aren't placed on anything that's easily broken into.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, how do you think Alexei got through here?
He probably forced the lock using Estelle's... the power of the Child of the Full Moon.
Which means he made her use her power again.
Lady Estelise's power.
Someone's here.
Provavelmente é o cara da espada que é assim.
Why are you here?
You? How is the young lady, the child of the full moon?
Alexei's got her somewhere up ahead.
I see. So he has made his move.
Are you here because of him too?
The air crenny in this region has become severely imbalanced. I have come to restrain it.
By restrain, you mean you actually have a way to do that?
To quiet the air crenny, the cause of the imbalance must be removed.
Just come out and say it. You mean kill Estelle.
What?
That's enough. What is it with blaming all the world's problems on a single girl?
An unstable child of the full moon can...
You're as hard-headed as Pharaoh. I thought as a human you'd see things differently.
Our common bond as humans is nothing. A single life cannot be privileged over the fate of the world.
Yeah, never mind that without a bunch of those single lives, there'd be no world. Listen, she may be a bumbling, sheltered excuse for a princess, but she's one of ours. She's none of your concern, so back off!
Do you say that knowing just how great a threat her existence poses?
What we know has got nothing to do with it. Our motto is always do what's right. And if that means having to get up close and personal with you, then so be it.
Ah, eu não quero tretar com ele. Sabe o que vai acontecer, né, Yuri?
Very well.
Oh, meu Deus.
The time has come to show me the resolve that so impressed Pharaoh. This is Dein Nomos. It is the only manner in which the air may be quieted.
Pera, ele vai dar...
Calm your mind. The sword will take care of the rest.
Ele vai dar a espada dele pra mim.
Dein Nomos.
Duke, wait! Dein Nomos. That's the name of the sword of the Imperial line that's been missing all this time. What are you doing with it? Why does something like that have the power to control the air? Who are you?
The answers to those questions are not what you should be seeking now. Go, before you are too late. Soon, you will learn for yourselves the true weight of the burden borne by the Entelekea.
He's a cool guy, but way too moody.
If my memory serves me right, we also ran into him in Gasparost. Who is he?
I don't know. I can't even tell if he's a friend or a foe.
Come on!
That formula! It's just like Estelle's! So that sword really is...
Já usou. Nossa, o Yuri é um bicho mesmo. Eu obtive a Dein Nomos. Caramba. Equipar. Aciona um arte mística com superação de nível 3 ou acima. Segure B. Capaz de um arte arcano superior. Capaz de ligar as artes arcanas básicas. Muda a águia esmagadora para campo guardião. Pode ser apreendida se usada repentinamente. Tá, então essa espada é a que vai liberar isso. Pra liberar essas artes aqui, ó, pera aí. Essa lobo divina, pelo visto. Nossa, finalmente.
Dein Nomos, the child of the full moon, the resolve that impressed Pharaoh? Just who the hell is this Duke guy?
Well, judging from what he says, it seems he's in contact with Pharaoh.
And he has the sword Prince Yoder's been looking for. I don't like this.
Yeah, but why would he just lend us something as important as Dein Nomos? I thought he was stubborn, but maybe he's actually willing to listen to reason.
I wouldn't get my hopes up about that.
We just have to do what we can for now.
Yeah, let's hurry.
Ah, vou dar uma pausa. E eu já volto. Vou tomar uma água, vou ali no banheiro. E já eu continuo com a próxima parte. Espera ainda, não sai ou não? É rapidão. Valeu.